When you do have a loss, sometimes they're bigger than others. How do you rebuild? And I was talking to a guy about this, and he was like, the best way to get over a bad deal is to do a good deal. The best way to get over a bad partner is find a good partner. But most people experience loss or failure and then stop. And then they attribute that feeling to everything in life and business. And that's when you become a grumpy old man. And I feel like,
Bitter.
yeah, bitter. And like and it kind of resonated. I was like, you know what? You're right. You
I,
don't go.
I remember what I was going to say. In martial arts, what I love about martial arts, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, you can be getting your butt kicked the entire match, the entire fight. But in that last 30 seconds, you can pull off an armbar, you can get a knockout, and you can win the fight, right? And I think that's the same thing, right? Is just staying in the pocket, staying in there, staying in the fight, staying in the deal. And that's where I talk about the mind, right? The Tom Brady, when he was down, I don't know, they were down by a bunch of touchdowns, like 3 or 4 touchdowns, right? In the halftime. Do you remember that
Yeah,
Patriots game?
yeah, yeah.
So he led them back, and I think that's a testament to his mindset that was built in the tough times, just even getting to the NFL. The fact that he was even able to get to the NFL, right? He wasn't like the best in the world, but he had to work so much harder, whatever he had to do, and that made his mind hard. And I think develop that tough skin, that mindset for success, and everything will be okay. So how do you develop that mindset, right? How you develop mindset? I think just by trying and failing and losing. So embrace the failing and losing. We talked about this too before, right? The schooling, right? There's right and wrong answers, right? And so you're penalized on wrong answers and being right or wrong, but just it's trying, right? And that takes away like entrepreneurs, like you got to try, you got to go for stuff, and you got to learn from those losses. And then that the positive mindset, whatever it is, mantra is having support around you, having people that believe in you and support you. That really helps, right? Like I'm sure, like me, when we went to the cold plunge, like me just encouraging and saying some things at the right time, right, helped you stay in the pocket. And then also seeing some other people, like those mirror neurons or however that works, you seeing other people staying in there for the few minutes, right? Also like, oh, okay, they did it, I can do it too, right? And so, right, your friends can make you or break you. I remember my grandmother used to always say that, like, show me your circle and I'll show you your future, right? The
Yeah,
5 closest people around you. So if you're around those kinds of people, you're gonna elevate yourself. So I think that's important too, who you surround yourself with, right?
100%.
That's one of the reasons why I moved down to Brazil back in the day, because that's where it was. That's where the best guys were. And yeah, I think your company, right, your friends dictate where you're gonna go, who you hang out with.